I once ate nothing but soy meat and my lips went numb. That's why you can trust old Case, the vegetable police, to help you through your health challenges. I'm going to help 10 people right now, if you don't mind. That actually did happen to me. At Happy Green one day, I decided to try a low-carb version of what they had. So instead of having all the rice with the stuff, it was mostly the mock soy meat and veggies. And I ate so much soy that day, and then I came back and my face was like numb. I was like, what is this? It's a bad news. It was a bad news. The term ex-vegan is a fallacy that shouldn't exist. Use the term plant-based all you want, but veganism isn't a diet. It's a state of mind. Nobody likes you. You're not bringing people to veganism. I don't understand this mindset. It's always just like, vegans are up here. People who don't eat meat or buy leather, you're down there. You're plant-based. You don't like lick animals like I do. I comfort them. I once nested eggs. Have you done that? You're not vegan. Nobody cares. Like, if you don't eat meat or cheese or eggs or buy leather or any sheep skins, silk, I do like me some silk pillows, I'm not going to lie to you, then you're vegan, man. Just relax. You're not helping anybody. Fasting increases cortisol? Uh-oh. Better not do it ever then. Oh, no. It's good. That's what I want it to do. Spike right up there. People get into science and they're like, okay, cortisol. We've noticed that stressed people have high cortisol. Cortisol is damaging. We produce cortisol. It does a bunch of great things in the body. Do you know that? It helps your body use fats, proteins, and carbs. It suppresses inflammation, regulates blood pressure, regulates blood sugar, helps you control your wake-sleep cycle. Like, we need it. It's like the best thing ever. Produce it good. Whenever you're fasting and something happens where the mainstream is like, because if you have too high cortisol for too long, I've heard the things, oh, you're stressed, you can't sleep, cortisol, oh my God. So you think, oh, well, fasting produces a cortisol spike, better not fast then, cortisol's bad. Cortisol's amazing, fasting's amazing for sure. So if fasting spikes anything, we know that's good. So fast all you want. Casey, help, please, man. I've been eating fruitarian for about a month. I've become a fat boy. Okay, not fat, but I've packed on about 20 extra pounds of muscle, I bet. I just can't do fruitarian, I guess. Too many people. I don't even believe you. Who is this? There's no way. But whatever, let's pretend he's not lying to our faces. Vikings, how much fruit did Vikings eat? Are you a Viking all of a sudden? A couple berries in the summer, I'm too sedentary. There's one of your problems. Or I'm just eating too much fruit. I don't know. Anyways, thanks for the advice you can offer. Really appreciate it. The odds of you ever getting fat, I'm trying to get fat right now. Look at all this fat. It sucks, man. I'm freaking flabby. It's not like you can't gain weight eating fruit. Nothing but fruit. It's possible. It's just so hard. Like, how much are you eating? And are you making like giant smoothies with 11 bananas, 6 cups of coconut sugar, and 18 dates? It's like, here's my smoothie. And then you pass out and you're not working. Like, you have to exercise, earn your fruit in the morning, monkey strength wise, of course. Just do a little burst, some strength, and then you have room for sugar to go into the muscles. Because if you just sit here and do nothing, although your brain will use the glucose, are you really thinking, or just like watching cats swat snakes and like knock things off your countertop? That doesn't take too much glucose. But if this is a serious problem you're having, what I would suggest is work out in the morning, intermittent fast, so don't eat all day long. Don't eat before you work out. You work out first and then you eat, replenish, and then go for a walk if you can. Start walking more. It doesn't have to be running ever. Just go for a little walk in nature, bring some fruit with you, boom, come back, eat more fruit. You should be able to eat all the time. But intermittent fasting, working out more, don't make smoothies. They're not satisfying at all. You drink one, it's like you're done. You want more, you never ate. Just eat the fruit whole, And if you must, add more vegetables. I don't know why you would do that, but they're less calorie dense. You have a big salad, feels like you ate something. You're just going to be hungry later. Or just try juice fast. Everybody just drops like a sack of one of those. Just, you cannot keep the weight on. It's the major downside of it. So you're fat. Do something about it. People, especially men, have an instinct to hunt and kill. This is expressed in modern times in sports, video games, and recreational hunting and fishing. It's true. Every time I go for a walk with my girlfriend, we're out in nature, I break off in a sprint. I see a squirrel, I'm like, I come back, I'm covered in blood. I'm like, I'm sorry, hon. That's a man. That's what men do. This is who you married soon, one day. My fiance, I love you. Did you want this as a gift? This is what men give women. It's bloody fur of a squirrel. I'll make a coat for you. We don't do any of these things. Men have none of these instincts. I'm a man, somewhat. 3/4 of a man. I'm tall enough for some cultures. I'm pretty tall in the New Guinea area. Modern sports, video games, this is all just programming. They start you off slow, like, chop the berry. Oh, this is cool. Get the berries. Shoot the berries now. You have a gun. Oh, wow. Oh, no, the berry's a boy. Oh, it's okay. Shoot him. Boom. Yeah. Aim here. Aim there. Boom. Oh, you got it. Here's points. You get points and a star. What are we doing? Like, games are so violent now. It's like people just don't even think, like, yep, slice his throat. Grab that out. Yeah. No, you save the heart. Rip the heart out. You save it for later. You eat it. Yeah. Yeah. Kill his family. No, yeah, you killed the man, but you have to go in and kill his kids or you don't get all the points. What are we doing? Like, none of this is real. It's programming. Grow up. Dude, if you gained only 4 pounds on that picture right in comparison to your skinny self, that literally means you lost very high percentage of your bone density. Wow. Really? That's your theory. He's talking about when I weighed very similar, 129 pounds versus 125, but the before picture was me not working out at all, and people are kind of surprised, like, what do you mean? That's only 4 pounds more? And you especially have to be careful about that as you're getting older, because people tend to lose bone density when they're old, mostly because of sedentary lifestyle. Oh boy. So I gain a bunch of muscle, I get healthier, similar weights after a fast, and your conclusion has to be a horrible one. Like, what went wrong? This is not a good thing. It's his bones. He lost most of his bones. Okay, I'm going to type that in a comment just to make sure he knows, to warn him. Look, this is what happened. I was a 125-pound fruit boy bitch, never worked out. I started working out, so I gained a bunch of muscle. Muscle weighs more than fat. I lost fat and gained muscle. Then I detoxed for about 15 years. I lost a bunch of colon sludge. That's why fruitarians, pound for pound, are pure light. So, like, we weigh less because we have much less mucoid plaque due to Zen cleanses. Purchased through affiliate links available to you down below. Here's an even more extreme example. Side by side, which one do you think weighs more? Look at it. You got me, fruit boy bitch on the left. There he is. Versus this new guy, what's he up to? He looks pretty skinny. What did he do? Did he just do a fast or something? The guy on your right is less weight. 3 pounds less. We're talking 125 versus 122. That was me after a dry fast. Video coming on that. My longest dry fast ever. Congratulations to me. I'm dehydrated. Fantastic. So in my opinion, these pictures are just showing you I've gained muscle, I've lost fat, I've lost a bunch of colon sludge. And now when I say, oh, I'm 130 pounds, that's not the same as your meaty, cheesy colon 130 pounds. We're on different wavelengths here. My 130 pounds is worth 150 of your pounds. There's so many pounds. I'm so dense. There's also intracellular waste. In between each cell was waste, but when you start cleansing, juice fasting, in general, fruit cleansing. All this squishy meat, there used to be like metals and like seaweed and plastic. But now it's just mostly pure muscle. And ow, it hurts. Ow. Hi Casey, big fan of your YouTube channel for a long time. I'm curious if you've ever tried or heard of the Master Fast system. It involves intermittent dry fasting and cooked grape juice. Seemingly crazy, spiritual and health benefits. Very interesting. You can share the Facebook filtration. Listen, the whole premise is based on falsehoods, in my opinion. It's not like it's a bad system. It probably heals a bunch of stuff. It's a good direction. Try it. I don't believe it's a good thing because their whole thing is based on Dr. Morse's lymphatic system being filtered through your kidneys and you're peeing out your waste. That's obviously false due to urine being the best ever for you and me. It's like vegetable soup. It's a pleasure. Once you're clean, it's like fantastic. I didn't just drink urine on camera. That's not... What? It's not career suicide. It's beneficial. Just a little side tangent. When I just did my dry fast, towards the end I was curious because this was some dark urine. And I was like, that looks potent and powerful. So I was curious and I tasted it. I couldn't believe how delicious it was. It was so unique. No chef could have made something like that. It was this sour, but like in a good herbally way, so healing. I just tasted it and I was like, wow, what is that? So like their whole system thinks that urine's a waste product and you want to increase the sediment. All you're doing is dehydrating yourself and seeing more concentrated minerals and healthy things. It's not like I wouldn't do dry. I'm going to make a whole video on this, why I don't intermittent dry fast. It's a bad idea. Funny thing, and then we'll move on. You'll see in this dry fasting video that I get pink eye at the end of it. It's almost completely gone due to putting this, my new best friend, in my eye. peeinyoureye.com. It works. What's your opinion on Dr. Paul Mason low-carb gut health? I like his accent. He sounds like he knows what he's talking about. He lies too much to be trusted. That's the problem. Like he's constantly lying, telling you carbohydrates are the real epidemic. Everybody's obese because of carbohydrates. Like, I get that you have a program that works. It helps people. I agree with you. Low carb, lots of people are thriving on it. Like, good for you. Don't lie about the high carbers then. That's not how you put your message out. Like, for me, I go all over the map. You've seen it. I've done the low carb, the high carb, carny, omnivore, you name it. I'm not trying to lie to you. I see these carnivore people and they seem healthy. They're healing. I'm just a bit weary of long-term effects. So I tell you my thoughts. They're just theories. I think too much protein damages the kidneys, causes insulin resistance. Like, it's acidic. I worry. But maybe the human body adapts to almost anything. Like, we're magical. So if you feed it nothing but meat, I can see it making these adaptations and then you'll be fine. So like, I see the other side. I see you. And I'm not going to lie and say, oh, this is the worst thing ever. Don't do it. I have my opinions. But like, I'm not going to ignore and say, see, they're causing all the problems. We're on the same team, kind of. Low carbers, high carbers, whole food eaters. We're like into health. We're trying to better our world, whereas the standard American dieters, they're just in a daze. They're lost, they're asleep, they're addicted. We're trying to get away from that. That should be our first goal. Abolish McDonald's and all these shits. We work together. Are you consuming more salt now after your chat with the vegan pair the other day? Salt is very good for you. I consume less. If anything. I actually got rid of my sun-dried tomatoes that I thought might have had salt in them. Here's the thing. I went into that talk thinking, I want some answers. These are like my vegan gurus here to help me. And what they taught me was I am my own guru. Nobody can be your guru. It doesn't work. Like, we're so unique. Nothing can be measured here because this isn't real. It's constantly changing. We're evolving. Things are weird. This mic is melting right now. It's not even going to be here the next second. It's still here. So they say Himalayan salt is healthy. I disagree. I think it's very addictive, and you get thirstier when you consume it. I don't feel like I'm holding the water. It doesn't hydrate me, so I don't feel like I want to add it. I feel like it's a poison. So this is my truth, and they have their truth, and lots of healthy people eat salt, so that's their truth. They're happy with it. Maybe I'll add it one day, but I don't want to. On the other hand, I'm taking some of their advice. Like, they recommended the vitamin D3 from lichen, or lichen, whatever you want. So I got some of that, and I should have been taking that all winter. I don't know why I deny myself. Like, I know I'm getting more and more deficient as the winter glooms my heart. So whatever, just start taking it. It's like, yeah, thanks for the reminder. So, like, they have a lot of truths, but we have to find our own truths. That's your only way out of this rabbit hole. Is you save yourself. Just listen to other people's opinion, but you have to try it and experience it for yourself, or you know nothing. Nothing. It's funny how you're able to sustain a vegan diet by drinking the closest thing to raw blood imaginable. Goes to show you how important animal products are. So am I still vegan or not? Am I drinking blood? Enough blood for you? Should I just get some rabbit blood instead? I think not. I'd rather pet the rabbit and drink my own pee. Yeah. He is right, though. That is just your blood. Blood plasma. Filtered, boom. Just all beneficial things. A minor amount of toxin, just like anything. An apple has some anti-nutrients. The beneficial homeopathic dose of what you need. It's perfect. And yes, I'm drinking blood. Human blood. And that is the vegan way, my friend. All right, last question. Could you do a video on why there are no complete vegan civilizations or tribes in the world, and there never has been? I feel condescendent in your question. I don't think it's a real ask, but one, there are many. Just because that one guy, Weston A. Price, couldn't find any. Oh, where are they? Like, listen to Gabriel Cousins found a bunch of them. There's a huge amount of fruitarian societies, people in mountains, yogis everywhere, pure vegans. There's so many. So one, debunked. Two, a lot of these tribes, like the wild tribes, they're living off the land. They're not eating for ultimate health. They're just trying to survive. So like, oh, there's some wild roots. We got those. Oh, cool. There's an antelope. Oh, sorry. We eat that. Okay, let's dance around a fire. Like, I don't know what these guys are doing. It's cool living in nature, but if it was me, we farm now. We know how to grow things. So I would like plow a field, get some rice paddies somewhere, a couple fruit trees, eat the best fruit, pull out the seed. Whoop, there's another tree for you, my grandson. I pooed on that, and that's why it's here. We don't have to do the things that these people do anymore. I don't know about you, but I'm not trying to mimic these tribes. Like, a lot of them have lip discs, and like their ritual for the kids when they're 8 years old is to put on a glove of fire ants. Like, we don't need to do these things. Some of them stretch their necks super tall, and others band their heads to make them long, like their freak ancestors of the Antarctic sun. A lot of tribes have a delicacy of balut, the duck egg that like almost formed, and it's like a dead duck body, and they eat the thing for Thanksgiving or something. Like, who cares what tribes are doing? I'm trying to get out the dome, vortex spiraling my way out there, and fruitarian is the way. I've helped so many people today. I can't believe it. I'm astounded. Just a little thumb up down there. It goes a long way. You could thumb the video down if your tribal ritual is to tape scorpions to your sandals and then walk to a pit of cobras And the strongest scorpion of your left sandal could save you. But really, the lesson is save yourself and maybe fly to America, where fake Biden's clone runs life. That's good times. That is good times, huh? Oh my God, I have 9 seconds. That is perfect. I'm going to leave. Thank you so much for watching. And subscribe for more videos, and I'll see you in the next.